This is your boy Kensei, and welcome back to another Dokkan video. And today, what we're going to be doing is a showcase of the AGL Zamasu at 55%. And of course, last night I did wake up to top grossing rewards. Last night I was asleep because I did win a bit early, like 10 o'clock ish, 11 o'clock ish. And I woke up around like 5 in the morning and woke up to top grossing rewards. And of course, we got 50 dragon stones, a bunch of orbs, key challenges, I think I remember correctly. We got one gift card, which is amazing because that's pretty much I got my last dupe for the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and some other ones. I forgot what else. But of course, your boy did pull Zamasu off the third multi for that one round thing, because I did two multis. No, I did one multi of Zamasu, and I needed about 35 stones, and I needed 45 stones. So I had that stones, and thank goodness for top grossing. I applaud to France for giving us those stones. So I appreciate y'all, France. So since I did pull them, I want to do my showcase of this AGL Zamasu, and just to see what it can do at 55%. So then Zamasu has a great ability, I'll say great leader skill, because Realms of God is one of the best category teams in the game, along with his other leader skill, which is extreme class K+3 attack and defense 120%, which means that you can actually run this Kid Buu and of course the AGL Turles on the team. So that is actually really amazing. That makes this team even a lot more better than what it used to be, because literally we use UI Goku, and he only buffed Realms of God, and also buffed what's it called, int key type int type units. So you really didn't really had too much of utility for the team. But since Zamasu came out for us, he really bumps up the team with Zamasu, with the Turles and the Kid Buu on the team. And also one thing too as well is that you could also run is the what's it called, the Janimbas in his team as well. It's just this team, the Realms of God team, has now gone even better, just because of the second part of his leader skill. Just extreme types can be on this team now, and of course in the future we'll be getting the transforming cooler, and this could also be in this team, because literally most of the units in this Realms of God team are in the transformation boost. Example, the Zamasu, this one is in the transformation boost. And who else? The Int Goku Black one as well. Gogeta is in the transformation boost as well. Oh yeah, Gogeta Blue. And what else? And who else? Who else is in the transformation boost as well? I don't remember correctly, but there's a significant people that. Oh, and also what's his name? Kid Buu as well. Kid Buu is also in the transformation boost as well. So that makes this team a lot more better. So I do want to showcase my Zamasu, because he's at 55 and the front one is at 69. So of course we got a full rotation of the Turles and Kid Buu, just to see what is this attack stat going to be at, since it's at over 200k. That's really good at 55%. And I am loving this Zamasu a lot, but the only issue with this Zamasu is that his passive skill, it says, I think, well, his passive is not an issue, but the only thing the issue is that he reduces damage by 40%, and that's really good. By 40%, that's really good. But then again, like hard teams, like example the Goku's event, you're gonna get hit pretty hard. It just depends on what rotations you are gonna have him, and he's gonna hit really hard. He's not gonna work as much as a tanker, but that's fine. It's okay. He's not a tanker. I mean, it should have been obvious that he should have been a tanker, because he is immortal. But then again, this is the Fusion Zamasu, is that when they fused into Fusion Zamasu, the immortality was like, I don't know, he was half immortal, so technically he could die. I think that's what happened. So I understand why they didn't make him too much of a tanky unit. They could have done that, but they didn't, which is that's unfortunate. But most of the time, like the SPR and the Goku's event, you're gonna have him be on his not his grotesque form, but his fusion form, like on this one here, around his sprite. So you're gonna have him here. The only reason why you wanted to transform him into the grotesque form is that because he does that too. He gains 4 ki and 298% of attack, a boost, if I remember correctly. Let me check it out. Let me check it out real quick. Yeah, mutation. Active skill can be activated like after this turn. Divine hammer, okay, and then he says ki +4 attack and 180%. So that's really good. But the only issue that too as well on this when he goes into his mutation form is that he loses 20% of the 40% mitigation, and that's an issue that you're lowering his mitigation. That means that he's not going to tank really well on some teams. I mean, you can argue right now he's tanking right now just because we have the STR Zamasu, not the, well, then he is Zamasu, but the STR Rose on rotation, giving him that 50% defense boost. And also, I don't have is Gowasu on this team because I didn't really pull him. But once Monday comes around, I'm gonna pull on that banner. As much as I do not want to pull on that banner, I need Gowasu for this team because just because he does his 2 ki +2 for allies, and what 77% defense. It's really good. That pretty much makes it up for Zamasu's mitigation and damage or tankiness pretty much. So if you have Gowasu on the rotation, Zamasu is going to tank really well, so that's no problem. Maybe that's why they made this unit like that, because if we didn't have like Gowasu, he would have been really, I will say he would be bad, but he'll be not the units to tank with. And also he just, it just depends though. It just like depends. And I just love the fusion animation. That's really good. And also I love the active skill, which I'll probably use later on, but not right now. So this team is really disgusting. So the only issue that we are not getting here is that we're not getting godly power here, because don't think these Goku Blacks don't have godly power. Let me check it out. They have Cold Judgment, Fearful Faith, Nightmare, Perfect Battle, Decimal Future, Bigger Bosses, and Fierce Battle. Yeah, the only card or unit that will have godly power with him is his other version of him, which is the tech version, is the Zamasu, which I will be making a video on him that he needs an easy A very soon. That will make him better on this team. And I don't think the LR Zamasu and Goku have godly power. So, but they do share Nightmare, which is another 10% attack link. So I will be bringing in the Tech Zamasu once we go into a different event. But for now, I'm just testing it out with this on this team with Turles and Kid Buu on rotation, or on the team. So let's see what his attack stat going to be at. I think it's going to be like around 1.2, 1.3, maybe even more. It just depends. That now it's ridiculous that we can actually run Turles on this team now. It's like Turles is like one of the best units, well, support type units in the game. So yeah, so 1.5 million. That's actually really good on this team. I actually love that that super attack. It's from the manga, and I love it to death. And of course, I'll be using the after skill, maybe in the other event, because I do not want him using here because he's not going to be doing too much damage. I think last time I tested around, and he reached about 3.2 million with Big Bad Bosses active. So I just want to see if we can get under Big Bad Bosses right here with the either Kid Buu or the Turles on rotation, or just to see his attack stat with the support type unit on the rotation. So, and also I did rainbow my STR Rose today, and also I did pulled a 1 dupe for Turles, so I am really happy about that, I'm not gonna lie. So the banner for Zamasu's banner, it has no value for me anymore, because I did pull, I really wanted the Zamasu really badly for the leader skill, and also I needed 1 copy of the SR Rose, and that's what I wanted from this from that banner. Actually, yeah, I'll play it right here. So before that, I am going to cut right here, and I'm going to play the after skill. So I'll be right back.
Light and justice strike me! Oh, weak God incapable of wiping out evil is worthless!
So that was the after skill, and I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys, that yes, we are in the Goku's event, and I did a mistake. I muted my mic just to have the after skill play on English, and when I was doing my talking or afterwards doing a cut, I noticed that my mic was off, and I was like, okay then. Well then so then I actually went to the Goku's event, and now I am doing this rotation where I'm gonna have the new first feature Zamasu and the tech one, which that's gonna be his best linking partner in this rotation. And of course, I want to test out the rotation with these two, and of course either Kid Buu or Turtles on rotation, just to see his max attack stat with underneath big bad bosses and godly power. And of course, like I said in the other event, I say like his best rotation is going to be just like this right here. Of course, we won't have either Turtles on rotation or the Kid Buu, so I am going to use might use a Icarus, because he does lower his mitigation to 20, which is why they did that. They should have just buffed it just on his on this card, because literally he needs some buffs for his tankiness. Otherwise, it's not going to be good. Of course, I did use it because we are getting attacked multiple times in the middle, because of course, as you can know, the tech immersive monster does not have any defense type like passive skill or even like any kind of stuff for defense and on an active skill, so he's gonna get hit pretty hard on this rotation if we do get supered by this Goku in the middle. So along with him and the tech one, that's 3 million attack stat. That's really good at 55%. 3 million attack stat, are you kidding me? That's really good. That's like super good. I've been hearing on Twitter that everybody has been really downgrading Zamasu. We even put people on YouTubers, like example, I heard from Talon's comment section that Zamasu is not that great of a unit, and I'm like, wait a minute, why are people saying that he's not a good of a unit? Is it because we're in this age now where we're all power creeps now to where we're expected to have units now tanking? No, that is not what a unit, defines a unit. Like, sure, that's like a good positive bonus for a unit, but not every unit needs to have a attack stat of rising attack and defense, and something to support himself, like how Cooler is. Like, the Cooler is just overpowered creep for Dokkan. That's what people are going to be expecting now from now on from Dokkan, is having a Dokkan Fest unit becoming this powerful with a secondary, like a other passive skill where he has a support type effect, which that's just really dumb. That it's like good dumb, not bad dumb, but like good dumb, which is why people are saying this monster is not that great. I am showing you guys right now that he is super great. Yes, of course, he's not going to tank well in Goku's event. He's not going to tank well in SBR. It just depends on where you put him at. If you put him at the mutation form, of course he's not going to tank well, because literally he's at 20 defense reduction. If you're going to keep him, of course he's going to transform into either ways, so he's going to be at 40% reduction. Yes, you're going to be keeping him at 40% reduction most of the time, but then again, people are saying that's not even good enough for a reduction. That's why we have Gowasu. Gowasu is there so that he can support this Zamasu, because literally that's what his where his shine is going to be at. Gowasu and Zamasu is going to be the unit that you want in his teams, because that's where he's going to be defending really well in SPR or even the Goku's event. Maybe not, but who knows. Yeah, that's why that kind of a little triggered me a little bit on Twitter. And I was talking to Talon and one of our people in the group chat saying like, that does not define what a good unit needs to be. So as a Zamasu, it's good no matter what. He has a great a leader skill. He has a Realms of God, one of the best teams in the game, and extreme time units in the game where he can just add Kid Buu and Turles. So that is what. No, it's like Zamasu's good as a leader skill. He's good as a passive skill. He's good as with links, because literally most of the Realms of God team, he's going to be having a high attack stat. That's why he is at 3 million with his mutation form. Even though that we could keep him at the normal form, he would have been at least 2.2 million, 2.3 million. That's still good as a Dokkan Fest unit. And of course, people are just downgrading him just because of the 40% mitigation. That's just not what defines this Zamasu. What defines Zamasu is that he's good for his leader skill. He's good for his passive skill, because he can hit hard. He can hit hard and like end a Dokkan Fest really easy, which is why this Zamasu is really good. Unfortunately, we did not get the rotation, because I actually kind of knew that we'll be getting that this rotation would be defeating Goku. So I should want to go back and see if I can get the rotation with the mutation AGL and the tech one with Kid Buu rotation. So I'll be right back, and I will find a way. So be right back. I think that this is a much easier way to actually get the right situation with we're gonna get the Merch Zamasu and of course the Tech Zamasu along with each other, and of course either have Turles or the Kid Buu rotation. The only difference between the AGL and the Turles and the Kid Buu is that they're only giving Turles is giving him 40%, but the Kid Buu is giving them 50%, while we're above 80%. And of course we're not gonna get to that in this event if we're lucky, but that's gonna like the most like reality of the scenario that if you have Kid Buu and then along with these two Zamasus and with big bad bosses, the Kid Buu is most likely going to be having under 30%, which is like still lower than the Turles one. So I actually I am gonna go with the Turles because that's way more better. He has no restrictions on the support type, the effect. So hopefully that we do get hit. Of course we might be getting hit really hard here, because literally this Zamasu does not have any tankiness. He doesn't have no defense. The only one he only has defense is at 20% reduction, which is okay but not that great. So hopefully we are under big bad bosses, hopefully so, because I do want to see his max attack stat with 40%. So as I'm saying, this does not define what a unit it is, because there's like all not units do not need any defense at all or even attack stat. It's just in how just what defines a unit. Okay, we are gonna get bad about this, hopefully so. Okay, no, we're not. We're just under under it. So 2.8 million with the tech Zamasu and the Turles on rotation. That's really good. I mean, we could have gone or even more. We might die here. Okay, no, we're still good. Okay, this Tech Zamasu should be getting 2.3 million. That's really good. Yeah, this guy needs an easy A. I will be showcasing him on this team as well. Showcasing him if he really needs an easy A really bad. If he does get an easy A, he's gonna be one of the good one of the best units in the game. No one, well, not best in the game, but one of the best units to run in this team. So okay, we are getting this. So I am going to have this. So actually I'm gonna go for one more rotation because we are getting Kid Buu on the next rotation, so hopefully we do get that. So I'm gonna have this guy here and grab the int one right over here and have this one here. So I am going to keep the friend one as the normal fusion as a Zamasu, because I don't want to die early here unless if we die here, because actually no, we got the 50% defense up for 2 turns. So hopefully we should be good here, unless we get to a super attack, which is I'm fine with it, because I actually no, because I need to be above 80% once we get with the Kid Buu. So hopefully the next rotation we get super attacked, because I actually wanted to be under the 50% once we get Buu on appearance, and once we get attacked during that, we're gonna get the Big Bad Bosses link. Hopefully that we do get it, hopefully. So I should want to see him at the max attack stat with 55%. So okay, we got Kid Buu. Fortunately we're not gonna get hit too hard. So what I am gonna do is we are above 80%. We do have the Android 8. Do you buff attack at all? Okay, no. So I am gonna have the Zamasu right in the middle. So we are 80. We're above 80%. So we're good. Hopefully, we do get. Don't get this. Okay, we're good. Okay. For a second, I was like, please do not get the Dokkan mode here. So hopefully that we do get under big bosses to see what's his the AGL Zamasu is gonna be attack stat. Okay, so 2 million. That's pretty good. That's actually really good for this Tex Zamasu. Just imagine he's EZA very soon. Oh my god, I think he's gonna hit over at least probably 4 million or over 3 million once he gets EZA. That's if they boost his attack to like 130 or 140. Okay, so we got 3.4 million. That is actually good under 55%, and having the Kid Buu his full passive with that 50%. That's actually really good. And of course, with Rainbow status, he's gonna be having at least like 5 million attack stat, which is nuts. Of course, there are some units that can get over that, aka the future Trunks, not Trunks, aka the, well, technically he could, but with an ease is cooler and into future Gohan. Those are the two units that can get that with an ease, because they have the Calcan mechanic attack raise and defense, that's really good. That's what those two units are like. I think Cooler is number 1, Janemba is number 2, and I think Future Gohan is number 3, just because of what they're gonna do in the near future. Once we have these Dokkan Fest with these passive skills, that's gonna make these units a lot more better. So all right, so then I'm gonna end this here right here. So we are gonna go and I am gonna review this unit here. So I'm gonna be posting a video a picture right here for Zamasu. So then Zamasu, True Power of God. Zamasu, of course, he's in AGL Extreme. Leader skill, Realms of God, category Key +3, attack and defense 30%, and defense 30%. I wish they kept the 7% for defense. That will make this team even better. That way, so can Zamasu can actually tank better. And of course, or extreme class Key +3, attack and defense by 20%, which is another good leader skill, because we could run Turles and Kid Buu on the same rotation, which is really good. Well, not on the rotation, but on the same team, which is good. Also, there's a lot more extreme units that come in the future that this team will be getting a buff. Of course, super attack, Heavenly Arrow, causes immense damage to enemy and great lows defense. Okay, passive skill, Indignation. I don't know how to say that name, but sorry about that. Attack 100%. Reduces damage by 40%, recovers 10% HP when HP is 70 less or 70% or less, and perform retarded fusion when the conditions are met, which is 3 turns. So pretty much is retarded fusion conditions, perform retarded fusion when 3 turns, starting from the 3rd turn of the start of battle. Okay, and of course the links are power bestowed by God, Code Judgment, Prodigies, Godly Power, Decimal Feature, Fearful in Faith, and Fierce Battle. Categories is going to be Realms of God, Potora, Fusion Saga, which is going to be one of the other teams that they can be really good on. Transformation Boost, and Time Travelers. And of course, he has 2 transformations technically. So the attack set on this one, well, the super attack on this one is light of abulation, I think that's how you say it. Don't quote me on that. And his passive skill is does change, which is power of light. Key +2 to attack at 20%. Okay, that's really good. Wish he had the defensive type. Well, the defense, that'll make him way better. But of course, he has reduces damage by 40%, recovers 10% when HP is 80 or less. That's really good. And of course, his active skill is that when he mutates, on the next turn he goes into the mutation. And links are changed, which is Nightmare, Fuse Fighter, and Big Bad Bosses. Those are 3 links that changed from his original form. And of course, his mutation form is Divine Hammer, causes immense damage to enemy and Master Lord's defense. It's really good for some events. And passive skill is Internal Intaint World. His key +4, attack 280%. That's really high for a unit. Well, there's another unit that goes that high, which is Android 16, which is stupid. And of course, reduces damage by 20%. Like I said, it's not the best, but that's still good for having some kind of a defensive option. And of course, disables enemy guard. That's really good. And of course, super class allies attack -10%. And none of these links have changed at all. And of course, his 12 key multiplier is 150. So that is actually really good. And he's at 55%, and that's what his of course, what else? I think that's about it. Yeah, his links are the same. Nothing has changed. And multipliers are 150. So yep, so nothing has changed at all with him. So all right, guys. So this, do not say that this Zamasu is bad. He lacks some defense, which is fine. Which is, we have the Gawasu Zamasu just to provide him the defense. That's the only thing that he lacks on, is just defense. And otherwise, this unit would have been like one of the best units in the game. Even now, even though that we have Cooler on the JP side, but this Zamasu is great. Do not overwhelm this guy. Do not, just because he has any kind of defense option. I mean, there is one, but it's at 40%, which is, like I said, it's not really great. He's gonna get hit really hard in harder events, like example the Goku's event, and of course the Infinite History event, and also the SBR, because that's one of the 3 events that are hard in this game right now. So yeah, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys watching my video on this showcase of the Zamasu. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you like these content, and make sure to leave a like on this video for this Zamasu. And I'm happy that I did pull him. And of course, like I said, I am going to be doing a showcase of the Tech Zamasu on this team, because he really needs an EZA very, very soon. And I have some ideas for the Tech Zamasu, what his EZA going to be in the future. So all right, guys, this is a video, and I will see you next time. Peace.